And the minority in Parliament is opposed to government's plans to issue a new $2.25 billion bond using the Energy Sector Levy to offset accruing energy debts. The minority also says it is dissatisfied with the BNI's report on the contaminated fuel involving the bulk oil storage and transportation, BOST.
The minority caucus in Parliament says the Energy Sector Levy was introduced to deal with the country's huge energy debt stock within a 3 to 5 year period. Therefore, any further extension of the approved schedule will burden the country.
15 years will mean that at least some 3-4 successive governments will emerge out of it. In our view, there was a sunset clause to the Energy Sector Levy, and we did not intend that it should go beyond 5 years. Now, what they promised to abolish, they are extending it for 15 years and using its receivables as collateral to issue a $2.1 billion energy sector bond. That we find problematic.
On the BNI's report on the contaminated fuel saga, the caucus says the committee set up by the Energy Minister, Mr. Boakye Jako, should be given room to conduct its own investigations.
We are worried and we are concerned as a minority that the Bureau of National Investigation, a respected state intelligence and security agency, should not be reduced this low. Should not be reduced this low. We must respect our institutions. The MPA is a regulator. You give a contract to an unlicensed entity, it's not a question of mistrust. We don't want them to erode public trust and public confidence in that important institution. They could have done it better. They could have managed the process better. And don't forget that the committee which was set up by the minister had a representative of the BNI. So what prevented them from working together in order to unravel the mystery?
While commending the country ahead of the commissioning of oil exploration off Cape 3 Point, the minority leader, Mr. Haruna Idrisu, pointed out that similar projects which were started by the previous administration, such as the WAPCO, reverse flows of gas from Amboise to Tema, must be completed.
Our dear country prepares to celebrate the first oil ceremony led by Nana Addo Dankwa. The minority in Parliament will join Ghanaians to celebrate it because we knew what role gas will play in guaranteeing our energy security. We in the NDC want to be proudly associated with our proud initiative and our proud legacy.